Happy September, guys. I hope everyone has their goals and plans and aspirations all figured out. This is September, and it's going to stand for Let's Get Serious. You guys already know that October, the weight loss journey and gets real, because in any other kind of personal goals usually gets real serious around this time, because you have all these holidays and you have all these to-do lists. And I just want us all to get serious, including myself. August was not a proud month for me. It was just like mediocre. I just slacked. I just noticed myself this year just slacking. Other people might not notice that, but I know myself and I know what I'm capable of. And I know that I was slacking. I've been slacking this whole year, really and truly. I just been doing mediocre kind of work just to get by. And I don't feel bad about it. But what I do not like is when I set goals and I don't complete them, because I know it's possible, because I've did it before. And, you know, motivation comes and goes. And at first, in the beginning of the weight loss journey, motivation, it went back into, you know, for instance, you guys heard me talk about for 1 year, I started at 297, and then the next year, 2013, I started at 298 or something like that. And I worked out. I burned 1,000-something calories a day, 5-6 days a week, but the eating sucked. So this year was kind of like, to me, it feels kind of like a coast, like, okay, you made it this far, now regroup and figure out what you're going to do for life. So this year has all been about balance, because the other 2 years, 3 years, it was strictly about weight loss. And this time, I do not want you guys to make the same mistake I made. What I did was, everything was about weight loss. If my friends wasn't trying to lose weight, I wasn't trying to talk to them. I wasn't trying to hang around them, family included. Certain bills got forgot about. I mean, this year is all about balancing. And this is why I changed my name from Getting My Life Back to Getting My Life Back Now, because now is the time to get everything back. And it's not just about weight loss. Some of us get carried away and just focus on weight loss. This is about mind, body, and soul. This is everything. So when I'm making those fitness goals, best believe I'm making personal goals. Even though I don't show them, I'm making goals that is going to go for my whole life. Not just one part of my life, but everything. It's very important for us to remember that, because if not, other things around us can be falling apart. And then when you do get to your goal, what are you going to do? And that is the realization I had to face myself. Everything was about weight loss. And then I was like, now what? My whole life is weight loss. This is my life. No, this is a part of my life. So even though I do this, I'm kind of energetic today. So even though I do list my fitness goals, I also have other goals that go along with that pertain to the whole body structure, mind, body, and soul, okay? And we all know that October, November, December are very difficult months for losing weight for some. And just because of being so busy, all the parties, all the potlucks coming up. And guys, September is Let's Get Serious month. We have to remain focused. Many people ask, what keeps you motivated? Living keeps me motivated. When I get off track, I don't necessarily feel bad anymore, but I know I can't stay off track for a whole month. Like, I have to get back together. I have to get it together, because if I let this month turn into 2 or 3 months, I can gain the weight back. This weight will come back. It might not come back as fast as it did before, because before I was on these diets. I'm not even going to get into that right now, but I was into these diets. So, you know, when you finish a certain kind of diet or certain kind of regimen, that when you stop, you gain the weight back. So this time, my weight doesn't come back like it came back those last times. It will gradually come back. because of the way that I tackled it this time. I tackled it more of a lifestyle, something that I can do for life rather than just doing it. And then if I can't afford to buy the product anymore, boom, the weight comes back and I'm back where I started. So, but listen, guys, September is very serious. It's very crucial for us to set the tone for the rest of the year, because we have to get serious. We have to really evaluate our goals and what we want to see come January. And it's very serious. So happy September. And I really hope you guys have set those goals. Make sure they're realistic. Make sure you can measure them. Make sure you put a time frame on it. For example, okay, I'm going to work out 5 times a week for at least 60 minutes. That's realistic for my schedule. I'm doing it 5 times a week, and I'm doing it for 60 minutes. So that doesn't mean I'm just showing up at the gym and, whoop, I showed up, 5 minutes, I'm done. I came to the gym. No. Now, don't play. Don't act like people don't do that. I'm just saying. So, set those time frames up. And make sure when you're doing it, it's realistic for your life. You can't make your goals based off of somebody else's goals. You can't make your results based off somebody else's results. I always tell people this funny story. When I got on my Fitness Pal, I used to follow this girl. She knows who she is, but I used to follow her, and I used to see these burns. Like, she was like one of the reasons I got a Polar. I want to see how many can I burn. So I'd be like, oh, she burned 1,200 a day. I'm about to burn 1,200 too. So I was in the gym, dang near killing myself. Like, she was burning all these calories. I was like, man, I want to burn them calories too. You know, and back then it was easier for me to burn the 1,200 calories than it is now, because now my fitness level is much better, and it takes a lot of effort for me to even burn 800-900 calories. It really does. But I emailed her. I inboxed her one day. It was like, how do you burn all those calories? I've been trying to burn all these calories in that amount of time. I will burn the calories, but not in the amount of time. She said, oh, well, I take Oxy Elite. And I'm like, what's that? She's like, oh, I take it. It's a fat burner, but I take it before I work out, and it gives me a great burn. I was like, how can I compete with Oxy Elite? So you see things on here, and you see things on the social media sites, and you're trying to fight and do what they're doing. Stay in your lane. Like, I can't take Oxy Elite. I can't even do pre-workouts. I do have my own pre-workout that I make myself, but I can't. I'm sensitive to caffeine. Caffeine, a cup of coffee would put me to sleep, cause me to have heart palpitations. I can't do that. I mean, I came up with my own remedy: warm water, cayenne pepper, and lemon. And of course, I take a shot of apple cider vinegar. That seems to give me the energy along with my oil pulling every morning before I go to the gym. So that's how I can get some about myself. And I had to also learn, you know, I can't eat before I work out. Other people eat before they work out. They drink shakes before they work out. I can't do that. It slows me down. It's all about finding what works for you and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Make your own lane. Drive it, ride in it, speed in it, go slow in it. Whatever you do, stay in your lane, because you don't know what other people are doing. One, you just don't have, your body is not probably made up the same as that person. So stay in your lane, create your own goals for your own body and your own lifestyle and your own budget, and you stay true to yourself and stay in your lane. And guys, I really hope everybody has a successful month, and let's kick some butt.